So, okay, students. So today we are going to discuss about international monetary system. But international monetary system has the different stages. So that is the evolution of international monetary system. So IMF, so IMS, there are different stages are there. So one is called bimetallism. So that is before 1875. Then classical gold standard. So that is 1875 to 1914. Then interwar period 1915 to 1944. Then the next one is called Bretton Woods system 1945 to 1972. The last one is the flexible exchange rate regime. So that is existing currently. Okay, flexible exchange rate regime. So since 1973 to till date, so we have what? The flexible exchange rate regime. So prior to 1973, we had only the flexible exchange rate system. Okay. Sorry. So that is before 1973, we had only what? The fixed exchange rate system. But after 1973, so we have been having what? Only the flexible exchange rate regime. Okay, flexible exchange rate regime. So what do you mean by the international monetary system? So you have any idea about the international monetary system? Because that international monetary system means, so that is called the international financial environment. The international financial environment, so in which the multinational companies and what the international investors operate in the international financial environment. Okay, because the international monetary system so deals with the international financial environment, so in which the multinational corporations and as well as the international investors operate. So generally the most traded currencies in the international financial environment. So what are the most traded currencies in the international financial environment? So one is called US dollar. So next one is called the pound. Okay, British pound. The third one is called Japanese yen. The fourth one is called franc. Okay, so these are then the German mark. Okay, so these are the what? The most traded currencies in the international financial environment. Okay, so then the flexible exchange rate. Okay, so that is what. So because the fixed exchange rate system, the fixed exchange rate system was abandoned in the year so 1973. So prior to 1973, there was a fixed exchange rate system. So after that, we have only the flexible exchange rate system. Then the flexible exchange rates between the most traded currencies in the international financial environment so have been fluctuating highly. Okay, so have been fluctuating highly, so that it is very important for the international financial manager. Okay, it is very important for the international financial manager so to know the what? Okay, to know the factors so which are determining the what? The exchange rate between one currency and the rest of the currencies. So how the fluctuations in the foreign exchange rates so happening in the international financial environment. So that all about what? The international monetary system. But when you talk about the international monetary system, so three things are very, very important. So what are the three things with respect to international monetary system? One is what? International payments. Okay, the country has to make the international payments. So when you are when you are importing goods and services, or when you are exporting goods and services, so you need to okay, so you need to receive or you need to make the international payments. Okay, so that one is very, very important. So next one is the movement of capital between the countries. So that is also very, very important. The movement of capital between the countries, then the flow of capital between the countries. So that is nothing but the movement of capital between the countries. So that is also very, very important. The third one is what? The third one is, so what is the exchange rate? Okay, you have to determine the exchange rate between one currency and the other currencies of the foreign country. So you have to determine the exchange rate. So these three points are very, very important. Okay, because this international monetary system so deals with what? So how international payments are made. One. Second one is, so the movement of capital between the countries or between the economics. That is the second one. So how are you going to determine the exchange rate between one currency and other currencies in the international financial environment? So that is all about what the international monetary system.